Today, I presented about QR payments in Africa and where we think it's headed. Specifically taking a case study of Visa Scan to Pay as one of the solutions that we've rolled out in East Africa, and for very many reasons why we believe QR-based payments will accelerate much faster than most other technology delivery solutions, for example, NFC, text-based services, digital-only wallets. We believe that QR-based solutions are unique in a certain way that really responds to the African market. One is that QR-based payments will accelerate much faster just because of what we've experienced in East Africa so far. I think there's a lot of opportunity to exploit around QR-based payments. And the way we've implemented Visa Scan to Pay is in a very unique way, in the sense that we've embedded it into the bank's mobile banking apps. And for that reason, all the banked customers today have access to Visa Scan to Pay. And what we're seeing is that there's a lot of uptake from both the merchant side and the consumer side. On the merchant side, we've brought down the cost of what we call in our world a PDQ, or a point of sale machine, which is quite costly for small to medium enterprises who have resisted accepting card payments purely because of the cost. And now we're going back to them and say, look, this is your point of sale, and it's a piece of paper. It's printed on a piece of paper. It's literally costs you really nothing for you to start accepting payments from banked customers. I think there's some unique cases. For example, I think first and foremost, the infrastructure for e-commerce payments is still in very nascent stages. And that will take a little bit of time to actually get to where it needs to get for e-commerce to really take off. But what we're seeing is that there are signs of takeoff across Africa. The other thing is education, really. Customers are not yet sophisticated enough to actually understand e-commerce. Those who use, you will find them are more in the cities. But if you go out of the city, then you get literally nobody using e-commerce to do whatever they need to do. But I think what we're seeing is that as more and more people get educated about e-commerce, more and more are actually preferring to place their goods on the marketplaces. For example, in Kenya and actually majority of African countries, Jumia is very strong. We're seeing a lot of small retailers now preferring not to go for the brick and mortar shops, set up a shop on the street and pay a lot of rent. They're actually preferring to basically list their goods and services on marketplaces like Jumia.